Part 4, The Magical Walk, The Mystery Blob. Well, he looked up above, and everybody, all of a sudden, their smiles turned to frowns. Everybody was sad. They were sad because they knew now that whatever was this mystery blob that was on the road ahead looked like it was not going to be able to be handled, and they would have to turn back from going to church. Even James and Madison were sad, and they had no idea what they could do. And all the kids and all the dragons and the squirrels and the rabbits that had come along looked, and they could see the blob. They looked at it, and they wondered what it was. And they walked, and they walked, and they walked, and got closer to it, and looked at it. It was unbelievable. They couldn't figure out what it was, but they knew they wouldn't be able to cross and get to the other side and go to the church. It looked impossible. And then Tootie, I'll try to figure it out. Let me talk to my friends, James and Madison. And they talked, and they discussed what it could be. Was it dangerous? Was it poisonous? And they decided to take a chance. James says, I'll take a bite. No, don't do that. Don't do that. Tootie said, I'll try. Madison said, I'll take a bite. No, don't do that, Tootie said. Tootie said, no, I'll be the brave one. I will try. And he went up and looked at it and tasted it. And what do you think he found out? Oh my gosh, I know what it is. I know what it is. Madison said, tell me. And James said, tell me, please. What is it? It is peanut butter. Peanut butter? Oh my gosh, what are we going to do? Tootie, no, I don't know. And James says, I have an idea. I know a lady who lives up on the hill, and I know that we can go up there and maybe ask her for some bread. Bread? Madison says, yes, we'll get some bread and we'll make some sandwiches and we'll eat the peanut butter all up and then be able to cross. What a wonderful idea. Let's try it. That's your next adventure. Part 5, peanut butter sandwiches of our story of the magical walk. Well, everybody, I'm so excited. Look, it's Mrs. Baker. Mrs. Baker. Yes, it's Mrs. Baker. Let's walk all the way up to her house. Oh, I heard that she's a wonderful lady, and she makes great bread. So they walked. Madison and James and Tootie, they all walked up the lane. Took them a while. Come on back here, James, where you're going. Oh, I thought I saw something. No. So they all walked up the lane. They walked and they walked and they walked and they walked and they walked all the way up. And then they knocked on the door. Guess who is it? It's James and Madison and Tootie. And out came the door. Came Mrs. Baker. Hi, what can I do for you? Well, we know that you make wonderful bread, and we were wondering if you could help us. We were trying to cross down below, go to church, but there's this big glob down there, and we discovered it was peanut butter. And we thought if you would be kind enough to give us some of your wonderful bread, we all could have peanut butter sandwiches and eat our way through the peanut butter and make a hole so we could walk through and get to church. Oh, I would love that. I would love to do that. So Mrs. Baker put all her bread in a big basket, in a bag, and she walked down to help them. And she brought lots of bread. Oh my gosh, look at all the bread she brought. Much bread, all this bread she brought down the hill. This is so wonderful, so wonderful. Oh, they walked back down the hill again. Yay, yay. And they went to the children, and the children ate, and they ate, and they ate some more. They kept eating the peanut butter. Oh, it was so delicious. It was so delicious. Madison had a big bite here. Madison, oh, so good. James had a big bite of sandwich. Oh, it was good. Hey, Tootie, where are you going, buddy? Hey, I want a big peanut butter sandwich too. Oh, that's so good, so good. And everybody was so happy. And the kids, their frowns turned to smiles as everybody was so happy. And look what happened. Look what happened. The club was eaten through, and they could now go to the church. And they went to the church. They went up to the church, and they were so happy they made it to the church. Oh my gosh, we're here. We're here, everybody. We're here. And Tootie and James and Madison, they all went inside with everybody else and had a wonderful day in the church and sang songs. And they gave the money that the pirate had put in the chest. They gave the money to the church so that they would be able to give it to the poor people and have a great meal themselves. And that is the end of our story. Thanks for watching, everyone.